Hello friends, my name is some jackass for the YouTube channel, and welcome back to Army Gals. While we left off, we talked to Edda, and now we're about to start day 7. Just give me 2... Okay, we're almost near the end of the game. We have about 3, maybe 4 days left of actual game. So, let's do day 7. The morning chatter rises slowly, and the 4 of us rub the sleep out of our eyes. Ugh, I slept so much. Usually that would be a good thing, but I'm just so tired. I could use a rock for a pillow and not care. Same. I was too exhausted. I've been too anxious to sleep before. But last night... She shakes her head. It was lights out before my head hit the pillow. Ida says nothing in agreement. Edda. Oh, I like Ida. I'm gonna call her Ida. I'm alright. Enough sleep was pretty typical for me. Though I thought it just came with the territory. I guess. I will always destroy my sleep schedule every summer. Every summer? I destroy mine every weekend. Lucky. I don't always get that chance. I work under my uncle's auto repair shop during the summer. You guys be over there at 9 a.m. every weekday. Really? I used to do that too. Not my uncle's shop, but my brother's. I used to work at one of those places for a while sometimes. They'd help me out. It wasn't much, but any kind of money seemed like a big deal back then. Went along with it. Don't look so shocked. This was before I was shedding sunlight at every opportunity. Before you let the darkness consume your soul. Andrea rolls her eyes. I don't think she realizes it doesn't help her case very much. Yes, before that. So it's not like I was joining the cheerleaders washing cars, so I'd have helped fix them instead. Did you learn a lot while you were there? She gives a mild shrug. I guess. A thought slides into place, the two tectonic plates colliding into my head without warning. I don't know what brings Shelton to mind, but the phantom image of the crashed car flickers behind my eyelids. Get over it! Doubt rears its ugly head, crawling persistently at my stomach. Could have been enough to learn how to cut brake lines. Question, Andrea! Yes! You're supposed to keep to myself. I look over Andrea, trying to size her up. Guys say I thought of something else when I read that, so. Maybe I had a delinquency camp, but she doesn't seem like the type of lady who's taking murders and Though they do say it's the quiet ones you have to look out for, and Andrea is a little withdrawn. Am I seriously making murder accusations over a dumb saying? Shaking my head, I push ahead. Shaking my head at myself, I push ahead. There are more important things to decide right now. Like, which way to go? We'll go north. The next morning, that was a word drop. We only walk a few minutes before something starts to bother me. It hovers in the air to my awareness. I lift up my hand, wordlessly instructing the women to fall silent, but it just sounds like white noise. Water! Andrea suddenly skips ahead, leaving us to trail behind. She must have better ears than I do. I noticed the stream again. And sure enough, there's the stream. Though here, it's not quite as shallow as it was before. Can't see the bottom. Reagan moves over, making faces in the reflection. I know we're trying to get past this, but as fast as possible, but what? Do you think we could take a quick dip in the stream? It's been days. She's not wrong. It's been a muggy and warm on top of walking for hours. At least we're not in fucking winter. Which was the worst season ever. I glance at Ida with a shrug. May as well. Shouldn't take too long. Maybe. But I'm not saying that. We both turn around and see Rain charging her way into the steam on stream arms up in the air. Just feels about 100 times better. You losers need to get in here. I glance back at Ida with a raised eyebrow, but she only sighs in response. Let's make it quick. Andrea and I quickly charge into the water together, not bothering to take off our clothes. Ida joins in her own time, jumping under the water and quickly coming up to wring out her hair. Okay, I won't search that. I have to censor these two. So, fun fact here, back when they were first in the stream and they're like, and Kyle was like, I should pull one of them in. If you pull Andrea in, you get this picture. If you pull Rain in, you get this picture. If you pull Etta in, you get that picture, which is separate. Like, these two won't be in there, these two, etc. Water makes quick work of their sheer tops. All of the women soon realizing that they're showing up. God damn it. This is a bit colder than I was expecting. It'll be fine. I like how my child. I like my personality. Perky. Did you seriously just say that? Are you seriously still surprised at the things that come out of my mouth? Okay, I'd just like to say that, I don't know if you can see this, but the FPS counter is under 6 right now, and it's a still fucking image. It's picture. I don't know why. When Edith sighs and drifts under the water, I really wonder if she's planning on ever coming back up again. With the previous skinny dipping excursion already under my belt, no one seems to mind showing off the top shelf. I am allowed to admire in peace. I'm surprised you wanted to do this, Andrea. Don't your kind usually melt when you get dunked in water? Oh, give me a break. Rain tries to wrap her arms around Andrea's shoulders, but she continues to drift away. It was a joke! No, I'm like Etta. I'm like Etta. I'm done with you. Ida. Rain finally laughs and let go, following along and stroking her arms against the current. My muscles breathe a sigh of relief in the water. It's not warm, but it's still relaxing. Inadvertently, we're all drifted away from each other. I scan the group, seeing that none of their eyes are on me. Slowly, I sink under the water and swim closer. Now, oddly enough, we do have to grab Ida. I see Ida's long legs treading the water. I can't help but consider it. Will she scream? Will she try to keep a straight face and ignore it? Assuming it's the current heading toward her. Reaching out from the slight murky water, I grab her leg. One knee jerks up and slams right into my nose. Just a firm flight kicks me in the chest and sends me spinning backwards. A stream of bubbles is the only sign of dismay. Of my dismay as I drift breathlessly through the water. Well, that answers that. Someone with her arm tugged me upward, Etta hauling me out of the water with a quizzical look. What the hell were you doing? I hope, in this moment, I look small, light, pathetic, and definitely not punchable. I feel around my nose, searching for signs of breakage. Am I bleeding? Answer the question. I was just having a little fun. I want to see what you do. You know, karate or something? I know how to keep punk-ass boys from messing with me. Maybe that was a bit harsh. I didn't realize it was you. You see, my fingers push up lightly on my nose, which has caused movements. You're fine. How do you know? Because if it was broken, you would have screamed. I physically feel the color drape from my face. But thanks. You're lucky. I don't scare very easily, but I do have rather sharp reflexes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a foot-shaped bruise on my chest too. Good. That'd serve as a reminder. But I think I see a hint of smirk in her gaze. I said I'd do something suicidal. Like what? I don't know. Try to take the top off? What's the point? It's see-through at this point anyways. I have immediately locked onto that fact even though I've been admiring it the whole time. I try to back out to her face. She snaps her fingers. I mean, you know, like how guys try to take off women's bikinis. That doesn't make any sense either. I didn't do it either way. And? Do you want a cookie for not doing that, something? My mouth closes immediately because I have no idea what will come out of it. But definitely would not have been a smart mark. She finally lets off, eyes shifting. I was joking too, you know. I guess I'm not very good at it. But yeah, if you tried to take my shirt off, you'd probably be missing a limb. I don't play. Don't lie. You went skinny dipping. That was my choice. You taking off my shirt is completely different. True, but you can always make that choice again. Are you trying to get me to take my top off? Who implied that? I didn't say you would, or even that I wanted you to take it off. It's okay if you're too embarrassed to take it off. Why would I feel embarrassed? The heat in her tone rises just a bit, and the thrill of approaching victory goes through me. No reason. I just thought that's probably why you were reluctant. You might be self-conscious, you know. That's what both women are. One quick movement, clothes are off. And in another second, the motion I can't even make sense of. The rest is gone too. She stands before me with a demanding stance, completely impervious. Do I look subconscious to you? Oh ho ho! Ida doesn't even look in her direction, just staring me down with her chin tilted smugly. A triumphant grin slowly spreads across my face. No, Ida, you don't look subconscious at all. Realization drawing her mouth opens in indignation. I fully expect to be punched into another dimension. I can't believe I fell for that. Her self-loathing is scalding, both frustrated and surprised, but she doesn't cover up. Neither can I. She glares. But it's only because I think highly of you. You're obviously smarter than me. Still not impressed? You don't have to kiss my ass. Maybe I fell for it because I wasn't expecting you to do anything clever. Insults I can handle, just please don't kill me. To my surprise, she laughs. I won't. It's good to know you realize I could. Some people have to learn the hard way. She stays topless, and longer than I expect, thinking she would come up quickly after I played my hand. I try to act like I'm not staring, but when I do, she doesn't mind. Oh. Or at least she doesn't call me. She doesn't make me stop, for as much as calls me grain and perverts occasionally. Feeling bolder because of it, I grin. She turns and heads towards the edge of the street. I'm getting out of here before you get hurt. I think that's a good idea. She evidently doesn't expect me to join her. I'll be surprised when she finds out what she finds me following her. What are you doing? Drying off. Why are you drying off here? Maybe I like the company. I'm not company. If you want someone to talk to, go talk to Rain. You said company had to be someone to talk to. She opens her mouth as if to reply, but no words come out. She looks back at the stream, watching Andrea and Rain, though I doubt she's paying attention to them. I do the same, neither of us saying anything else. As everyone finally gets tired of the water, or too cold. We end up on back a short dry ribbon. Odd honey. I keep seeing glimmers close to the surface. Yeah, there were a bunch of fish. I felt one brushing against my leg. She shudders. and immediately the idea manifests in my head. Then, like the moron I am, it comes out of my mouth. I'm gonna catch one. The women just look at me like I said I was going to the moon. You're going to try and catch a fish? Yeah. When I said it, I had to follow through, right? Sounds like a waste of time. Maybe Cal's right though. We could fish. We could cook that up and not have to worry about using our food. Ida doesn't look convinced. Even if we manage to feed all of us, what are we supposed to catch them with? I don't know, but I'll figure it out. All dudes know how to fish, right? I don't. We pick the berries, we catch the fish. That's how that works. Paleo theft. Impressive. Now they're all looking at me like I'm actually going to get one of those fish somehow. A bead of sweat rolls down my neck. Why do I always have to run my mouth to get into this stupid situation? Because you're trying to impress Ida or Edda. Edda Chedda. Pressuring mounting, I clear my throat. Yeah, of course I know how to catch one of those fish. Try not to waste our time. I walk over to the edge of the stream, staring into the water as if I might be able to threaten the fish out. I have to think of something. The women all call around eagerly. Well, what's the bright idea? Use a net. Make a net out of something. We don't have any rope, though. Brilliant deduction there, Nancy Drew. Doesn't necessarily have to be rope. There's any cloth that's big enough to grab a fish in. As long as I can close up in it, then it'll be easy. Ida looks doubtful, but she doesn't say anything against it. I suppose it's worth trying. Sounds fun. Fun isn't exactly what I would call it, but I think it's worth a shot. Go get him, Tiger. I would if I knew what I was catching them in. What about a shirt? As long as it's doubled over horizontally and hold both ends, it might work. I can't help but grin at her. You're thinking this is gonna work, aren't you? I never said that. Didn't have to. We take one of Shelton's sweatshirts out of his pack. Ida and I both take it into the river. We move around a bit, searching for some fish we saw earlier. Over there. I see what she's talking about. A few fish are gathered together by a fallen branch. We dip into the shirt, into the water, moving slowly. I watch Ida's movements like a hawk. Two of us see us work on the same wavelength, synchronizing our movements. The shrimp drifts between us, both of us holding it at the corners. I look at her. She gives me a firm nod. The makeshift net is way harder to move than I was expecting. It's resisting being pulled through the water. But the fish don't realize what's happening quickly enough, and I feel something heavy get lodged in the shirt. Ida and I break it together hastily, setting the fish up in the shirt. Did it work? Yeah, it did. Careful. You'll get excited and let it escape. We carefully walk back to shore together, and Andrea and Rain gather around curiously. Slowly, we unwrap the fish from the shirt. It flops around lamely, nowhere to go. Andrea frowns as we watch it. Should we just let it suffer like that? I was so excited about catching it, I didn't actually think about killing it. Just eat it live! It's a way for us to eat tonight. There's not going to be enough. No, that was just this one. What I really wish they would have done was just say, oh, there's only one fish in this pond. You have to choose what woman to give it to. And then whoever you give it to would increase your relationship with them. That would be cool. But they don't do that. I'll handle this and put it out of some misery. Rain, Andrea, grab a shirt. You two go next. We keep fishing until we finally have enough food to feed all of us. It takes a few tries. Our first attempt must have made a stroke of luck. but soon there could be fish over the fire. How did you know how to fix these, Andrea? My dad is a really good cook. He ran his own restaurant before he had kids. I used to cook with him a lot when I was little. Freshly caught fish was basically a necessity for him. He wouldn't settle for anything less. She picks her out her fish, frowning a bit. Though, now I kinda wish that I hadn't brought it up. It just made her homesick. Hey, just think. When you get back, you get to tell him how he helped you survive out in the wilderness knowing how to cook. Yeah, I guess you're right. Probably a lot better than the last thing I said to him. Did you fight or something? No. I mean, I wasn't happy about having to go, so it probably wasn't nice, but I honestly don't even remember what it was. I don't really talk to my parents much, so if it makes me feel any better, my mom has offered money to get you to stop talking before. Andrea laughs, sudden interruption. If we could somehow combine ourselves into one person, if only we get to keep my hair. My hair isn't even that great. The conversation continues for bites of fish. The fire warming us up where our clothes are still damp. Night went down pleasantly. I guess it wasn't such a stupid idea after all. Hey! The lucky Ida gives me the sense that she's at least somewhat impressed. Hey! Yeah, I'll be good. I told you. Bunch of non-believers they are. I had faith the whole time. Hailed the day's hero. I feel pretty good about myself as I forced down another bite. I really hate fish. Stretching out after the meal, I gaze up towards the treetops for a few long moments. I hear the women messing around, thinking about their nights. I prop myself up on one elbow and force myself up. I'm too bored to just sit here. Alright. So tonight, we talked to Andrea. I don't know why we keep switching between Ida and Andrea, but... Oh, hello. I search around for Andrea, but don't see her. And when I notice the lantern hanging towards the woods, oh, that's right, trash duty. Does she always go out alone? I follow her to the tree line, but lose sight of the light. Oh man, I can't see a thing out here. This is news to me. Wandering blindly, I reach out a hand in front of myself. Ah! A heavy stick slams into the side of my head, breaking with a loud snap. Or maybe that was just my skull. What the hell, Kyle? Why are you following me through the woods, you creep? I wanted to see if you needed any help. Oh, she still looks at me warily though, and I hold up both hands. Seriously, do you want me to walk with you? If you think I'm going to be the dumb girl from the horror movie, you got another thing coming. This isn't a horror movie, or a horror game. Yeah, I guess you make a pretty lame villain. That's smug though. Hey! It's true, but still! I can ask one of the girls to go with the women to go with you if you feel better with one of them. Her expression softens, but shakes her head. No, it's alright. You can come. We walk out together, led by the dim light of the lantern. Only shows a few feet ahead of us, bugs fitting in and out of the glow. Doesn't this creep you out at all? What, being out here alone with you? No, I mean, coming out here and doing this alone. I didn't realize you had to go so far from camp. It always seems further at night. We took offer of our trash, sacrifice to the bear gods, and hope for the best. But the dark doesn't usually scare me, no. Just being alone. That's the bad part. Dejectedly, she kicks a stone by her foot. I mean, it seems like you're getting along with everyone here. What? I meant taking out the trash, not anything else. Well, my statement still stands. At least I've gotten to know everyone pretty well. Yeah, sure. How long am I going to know any of you? A couple weeks? People either hurt you, then leave, or hurt when they help you, or hurt you. And what do? Or that's what they do, so what's the point of getting close to anybody? Even when you have the chance. Hell, Shelton even left. He had every intention of coming back. She sighed, facing upward at the dark canopy overhead. But he didn't. Yeah. What do you think happened? You said he ran. I mean, yeah, but he did fight with Cheryl. And he gets to know him all that well, but he was with him for a while. It was kind of weird. How? I don't know, it's just weird. We go on about self-improvement, self-control and stuff, but I think he had a temper. Sometimes he'd seem interested, and other times he acted like he didn't care. Granted, I wasn't around him that much. The first night we were here, he had me take out the trash like this. I guess that's why I felt like doing it by habit. But the shelter, he was the one who started it. Here, this should be out far enough. Tie up the trash in the limbs of a tree far from camp. I do appreciate it, you know. What? Coming out here with me. It was a nice gesture. Honey, I'm not going to be with you. I'm going to be with Ida. I didn't expect it. Because you think I'm so crap creep? I smiled at her with a laugh as she returns about me. It's not just you. I always manage to see the worst in people, I guess. Rain's optimism seems to be flipped. He flipped on his head in Andrea, but acts reserved and sullen most of the time. But I see her laying nothing last, and I know she's capable of it. Only she'd do it more often. I stop by her tent. Anyways, like I said, thanks. You want me to stay? What? You just admitted that you know I'm not a creep, so try to take this in the best way possible. Just thinking about what you said about people leaving. What if I stayed with you? That wasn't exactly what I meant when I was talking about leaving. No, I know. Just a thought. Especially just I'm searching as I run out of words to try and explain my train of thought. It's not a much kinder, less perverted suggestion in my head. Well, no funny business. I'll keep you my hand and for this off at all times. You can hit me with another stick if I don't. She chuckles. Alright, fine. Maybe just this once. I don't want the others to get the wrong idea. Well, I'm actually going to stop it here. Because I was planning on just going until the end of the day and then ending the video here, but I don't know how long the rest of this day is. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part of Jackass. Jackass out!